son of Zebedee of Galilee, brother of John, a son of thunder. I, James, Jacobi, Jacques, Iago.
I want to see it all. I want to feel everything.
I saw the crucifixion of Jesus.
I want to find the God I never found in church.
I traveled the Iberian Peninsula and converted the natives to Christianity.
I want to laugh until my stomach aches, my bladder bursts, and my cheeks spasm. I want to meet the rest of the world. I want to be alive. Freedom is my mantra. There were three great pilgrimages of the Middle Ages: Jerusalem, where Christ was crucified; Rome, where Peter founded his church; and Santiago, from which Europe was evangelized. Any Christian who made one of these pilgrimages was given an extraordinary blessing. If a man made all three, he was considered almost within a heavenly state. Let's imagine starting on a pilgrimage from Paris in the Middle Ages. It's a spring day. We meet near Notre Dame at the Tower of Saint-Jacques. Over 200 pilgrims have gathered. There are Christian laymen who seek salvation at the tomb of St. James. Many are old and sick. There will be frequent deaths on the way. There are knights escorted by their ladies who promised if they survived would journey to Santiago. There are monks, priests, and even cardinals believed to accomplish a dream of visiting Santiago as a highlight of their life within the church. There are criminals who have been sentenced to the choice of 5 years or a pilgrimage to the tomb of St. James. Many of their offenses are petty. They are required to obtain a compostela to prove they have completed the pilgrimage. In many Spanish border towns, the business of selling the compostelas is operated. The criminal has a knife 7 months in Spanish inns, drinking wine and eating lamb chops, and submits his proof of pilgrimage upon his return. There are the beggars, thieves, forgers, and others that hope to make financial gains, moving back and forth on the Camino, living off the devout for years at a time. There are the merchants, painters, architects, and weavers who use the Camino as an open market. And then there are government agents sent to monitor what is happening on the road in northern Spain. Everyone wears the famous uniform, heavy cape used as protection against the rain or as a blanket, 8-foot staff with gourd for carrying water, heavy hiking sandals for the 900-mile walk, and the broad-rimmed felt hat with attached cockle shells. During our first days, we were escorted by cavalry for protection. And later on, the Templar Knights would protect us as we march through the beautiful river valleys of France along the well-traveled southern routes. We arrive at the foothills of the Pyrenees, crossing the mountains to Roncesvalles. The dangers faced by the pilgrims are many: lack of food, polluted water, murder by bandits, forsaken dusty plains, slippery mountain tracks, soaking rains, westward to the endless horizon. The pilgrims stayed on in Spain's many facilities. To be part of the Camino route, a town had to have 3 things: a church, accommodations for pilgrims, and a market for commerce. Remember, getting to Santiago was but half the trip, as one had to return home, so a pilgrimage could take 7 to 10 months to complete. Modern-day pilgrims sometimes take a lifetime, doing short sections annually. However, a pilgrim with good shoes and no injuries can complete the Camino in as little as 4 weeks. Buen Camino.
zusammen. Kapitän, und mit Deutsch.
The ancient and famous town of Castaharis has a Roman castle on the hill and 3 very interesting churches, one with an inverted pentagram star. This place is very special and has a special feeling for me. Outside of town is a long 40-minute climb up a hot, rugged, and dusty trail. I asked Santiago to help me with this difficult climb. I used the rest step and breathed deeply. I ascended the hill with ease and not even winded compared to my fellow pilgrims. In appreciation, I picked up a stone to take with me. And then I played my didge at the outlook with its vast view. I had a premonition that something had happened to my dad, like he had just passed away. 3 days later, I received the news. My father had died on that same day. And would I collect a rock and play my didge in remembrance? My hair stood on end, thinking of the supernatural and serendipitous event. The Camino had provided us with another phenomenon, difficult to explain how or why.